everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at the Burrow Collector's Edition from the LEGO Harry Potter line. With this nice 18 plus adult collector box in black, we get a great view of the Burrow Collector's Edition. Ages 18 plus, this is set 76437 with 2,405 pieces and retails for about $300. This magical house is packed full of fun things, and we will take a look. This set received some criticism because it is so much smaller than other LEGO Harry Potter Collector's Edition sets, which you cannot deny. And also people are complaining because this set has been made twice before and the scale is not that different, though I will say in terms of height it's not so much, but width, it definitely is. There's a lot to this set. I only have the first edition Burrow, which I don't even have built because I am missing some pieces, and so I was really excited to get a refresh because I did miss the other one that came out between. And ultimately, the more detailed you can get in a Burrow, the happier I am. The thing I love so much about the LEGO Harry Potter line is the fact that so many of the sets are playset style sets, which means that there's a whole lot of internal building to be done. And I really enjoy that dollhouse look that those type of sets provide, and this Burrow is no different and is on an adult collector's scale, so I do really appreciate that. But enough of me rambling, let's go ahead and get into the minifigures first, because it comes with the entire Weasley family for the first time ever. Taking a look first at Harry Potter, this is year 2 Harry Potter. And he is in an exclusive outfit, which is always nice, but of course every LEGO Harry Potter set must come with a Harry Potter. That is their unspoken rule, probably a licensing agreement, if I had to guess. He does have the dirty, broken glasses face that happens in Borgin and Burke's when he takes the flu network incorrectly, though his robes are off. But I do like that they included the face for it. I think that that's at least good. Next up, we have Ron Weasley, again, in most LEGO sets for Harry Potter, but he, again, is in an exclusive outfit, year 2, so I do like that. And I don't think that they change up their face as much. Yeah, that is just the classic Ron face, of course, but it's nice always to get a new outfit for them, because that's literally about the only thing that changes. Here we have Ginny, and she is adorable in a little robe pattern, definitely wearing some PJs there, and looks slightly horrified because she had just come downstairs and asked her mom where her jumper was and saw Harry Potter, who is her biggest crush. And I really like the alternate face. I think that's new, but regardless, her robe and the printing on it is awesome, and you can just tell from a mile away it's Ginny from year 2. I love it. And then we have Fred or George, I guess take your pick. If you look, probably one is specific, but they are wearing these little sweater vests that you see in year 2 with some gray pants. There they are again, and he has an alternate face that is different from his brothers, and I will say I am really ready to see these twins in Hogwarts robes. We have still yet to get them. Here is the other twin. Again, he has an exclusive face just to him, and I feel bad. As a fellow twin, I feel bad not actually knowing specifically off the top of my head which one's which, but oh well. And then we have Percy, and he honestly is pretty boring. He's just in PJs, which is accurate to the scene, but I don't know. There's just something about him. I really liked his debut that we got in his Hogwarts robe with his prefect badge. But this one to me just seems really boring, his PJs, and his head to me doesn't look particularly like Percy. I think Percy had curlier hair, and so I don't think this is the best choice for a hairpiece. I also constantly imagine Percy as having glasses because he does in the book, and for some reason in the movie they chose for him not to have glasses. Arthur Weasley's also supposed to have glasses, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. And for the first time in LEGO Harry Potter history, we have gotten a character that we have only read about in the books and never seen in the cinematic movies. And that is crazy to me. I mean, I'm so excited to have a Charlie Weasley. You only hear about him talk, like, mostly in, I think, The Goblet of Fire because he trains dragons, but you never actually see him, which I thought was just a bummer. But here he is in Lego fashion. The Lego's designers have taken it upon themselves to create what Charlie looked like based on the book appearance alone, and I love it. He has a dragon egg and a really beat up vest, a tooth, which I'm pretty sure is in the book, a necklace of like a dragon fang or something like that, or a dragon claw. Looks really good. He's wearing some gloves. There is the back of his vest. I think the hair is appropriate for what we get in the book. And there's his face. as well as an angry face. So dang cool to get a Charlie. I cannot believe that Lego Harry Potter or Warner Brothers let Lego do this. It's amazing, and I think everybody is so happy. I think that was actually a really, really big selling point for this set. And for the first time in Lego Harry Potter appearance, we have Bill Weasley, and he's pretty plain. I think the hair is as accurate as you can get. His pre-werewolf encounter face is really boring, but I really, really like this face. This is the face that is best to display him on, I think, because of the scars, and looks much more like Bill Weasley. And then we have Molly Weasley, and she is a real standout in this set because look at that arm printing. Is that not crazy? She's wearing just the most ridiculous outfit in this set. She's wearing like a little robe over this super, super colorful set, super colorful shirt, and I love it. I still don't think her hair is as accurate as the old Molly Weasley hair. I personally liked that hair better, and it seemed more fitting because hers was kind of like frizzy but like mid-length. This one's a little bit too short. She also has a super angry face, which is probably appropriate considering she was not happy with Ron and the twins for sneaking out on the Ford Anglia. But overall, I think she's a fantastic minifigure, and they did a really, really good job making her exclusive to this set. And then finally, we have Arthur Weasley. He does come with an Arthur hairpiece, but I think it's rather boring, so I prefer to keep him in his little one-time scene hat in year 2 back when the director had lots of wizards wearing hats. You see that kind of disappear as the series goes on, but I really, really like that. I think it's super cute. And I think that his outfit's rather boring, but that hat really makes up for it. And I think you can tell it's Arthur Weasley pretty well. I don't really think that face is very good, but I think this front one is. Again, he was supposed to have glasses, according to the book, but here we are, inaccurately showing Arthur. I also did want to note Errol because he is a new owl piece. That is a new face print for the owl, and that's really cool that they gave an exclusive owl to this set. So yay for that. All right, and while this set is kind of large, I think that we'll be able to get through it pretty quickly. First off, as you can tell, we have a lopsided view of the Burrow, which is how it is intended. We have a pig pen in the front, which is awesome. I love this little trough on the side, which looks like a watering basin where they wash things off. In the year 2 movie, this trough and pig pen was in the front of the Weasley house, how I have displayed here. But later on, in the other movies when you see the Burrow, it is actually on the side, and they give you the ability to change out that piece with this piece on the side here, and I do appreciate that detail. I think that is a check mark in the accuracy scale. We also do get 2 pink pigs, which I think is really fun, as well as some flowers. We have a little door, which you can open, but of course you can barely access the Weasley house unless you open it up from the side here. So it is done as a hinge, which I think is just fine, and it actually doesn't click together. It just kind of sets in place, and I really like that. It makes it easy to do. You can kind of hear the click, but you could technically, if you wanted to, display it in 2 pieces. So we'll start with the front of the house here, and the main things that you're gonna see are gonna be this living room here. We have some stickering on the top to show detail. The Flu Network fireplace, which is super cool. I showed this off in the Morgan & Burke's gift with purchase, but you basically just twist this knob on the top and you can have your character use the fireplace. I think that this for sure is the best way that they have done that so far. There's also an option for a portrait up here. It's one of those blind, kind of like chocolate frog cards, but you get a random portrait. We have the magical knitting off to the side here in the chair. There is a tiny alcove to write letters, and over here we have a little kitchen basin with a self-washing pot, just like in the movie. I think that is so cute. I like that you can also make that effect yourself. That's really fun. And then of course we have a couple more stickers as well as some other windows to just get it kind of a lived in, crowded feel. Moving on up, we have a really fun scene that you definitely never see in the movies, but it is the bathroom, and we have a little toilet paper rack, even a little stand for a plant, as well as a sink. Really, really well done in my opinion. There are 2 studs on the floor for a minifigure to stand on, and you get this really nice shelf, if you will, which is just a sticker, but it is all of the children's cups with their toothbrushes, and it's got their little initial on it. And then Bill and Charlie's are empty. because they do not live at home anymore. I really like the attention to detail there. On this side, we have a ladder because we have the attic area, and it's a little bit hard to see overall, but there are some Bertie Bott's beans as well as what looks like some little torch and a tarantula. Flipping on over to the side, if you remove the roof piece here, you actually can see inside that there is a chocolate frog card and a wrench. I like, again, that they added that detail. You don't really need it, but it is there. And then you can fully remove Ron's bedroom. It just sits on top with some jumper tiles. And his bedroom has a little balcony, which is super cute. And you can just barely fit Ron and Harry inside. There is a door as well as a Chudley Cannons poster and some other knickknacks along the windowsill there. He has a Chudley Cannons bedspread, which is really nice, and it looks like a carpet and a very interesting collage of windows in which his bed sits. So very, very small rooms, but I appreciate that Lego included all of them. I really like that. So you can remove those two pieces completely, and that does give you access then to Ginny's room. Her room is stuck on the rest of the frame, but if you look inside, we have the Hollyhead Harpies bed covers, we have a Gwyneth Jones poster, and then a Weird Sisters poster, and a little desk for writing. Again, I think that even though it's very small, the detail included is really, really nice. Moving on to the back of the house, and we have the main dining room, which does have chairs for just about all of the Weasley family. As you can tell, they are enjoying several different varieties of food there for breakfast. We have lots and lots of stickers in this main room here, as you can tell, as well as a fun little play feature of course, the spinning clock. You can see that clock spinning there on the side that shows the location of all of the Weasley children. It is not super duper detailed, but I really like the inclusion of it. And we have, again, lots of stickered pieces, lots of clocks. It's just a very lived-in, tight area. All of these have small rooms in order to incorporate everything that the Weasley household has. Moving on up, we have Fred and George's room, which is, again, really small. And you can tell they are planning out their Weasley's Wizard Wheezes franchise theme. This is based primarily in year 2, so they're not quite there yet where they're actually in production, but I do like that the thought is there, because if you read the books, they are working on it through multiple books, and probably year 2 is when you start hearing the very early whispers of their joke shop that's up and coming. On the top above that, we get another never seen room, which is the Weasley parent bedroom, and it is very small. I love the detail of the crooked bed, and we have some Muggle treasures on the top above their bed, like the phone booth, which I think is really funny because you can actually access Arthur's work through the phone booth. So I think it's funny that he has a little model as well. Percy's bedroom is super, super duper tiny. You can barely see in there. You can't actually really take off the roof on this part, which is a bummer. I wish they had made it a jumper tile. But he does have a desk and a bed, and his covers are the Gryffindor house there. And then, as you can tell, with the two pieces taken apart, this is just like the little upstairs balcony. So the house closes together really, really nice, and it does have good detailing all around, I think. I really like all of the interesting windows, and the designers did a good job definitely to make it sort of defy gravity. I really appreciate that. And I think this is a fun build. I don't foresee them doing a Burrow again anytime soon, but you can get the most recent Ford Anglia to go with this set, and I think that it fits in really, really well. But you can add that if you want just a little bit extra detail, which I do recommend because this is a super cheap set. And overall, I think that it enhances it, and I think the set is fun. It is not break the bank like Star Wars is, but I definitely think it is a little bit overpriced for what you're getting. Maybe a little bit small compared to some of our other collector's editions, but definitely very, very fun. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.